Hello YouTube, I hope everyone is fine. I want to touch on a topic which I never wanted to treat, but when I looked critically in that matter, the movement, I discovered that that movement was not just a joke. It was designed from the pit of hell. It's a demonic movement from the pit of hell to destroy the youth, most especially the young girls, to turn them into prostitutes. What movement I'm talking about is Swan, the so-called Stingy Man movement. So this is evil from the pit of hell. How can you be saying that you're stingy to a man or to a woman? Bible never asks us to be stingy to anyone. You shouldn't be. You should give liberally to everybody. If somebody comes to you with a genuine need, if somebody genuinely in need and needs something from you, you should give and not expect anything. When you give and expect sex, you are doing the wrong thing. It is a sin. Even the Bible condemns it. Anytime you exchange sex with money, it is prostitution. But they want to make it look cool for the young girls that when a man gives you money or assists you, you should pay back with your body. No, it is wrong. I cancel it. I can't stand. I can't be watching all these things going on. I want to debunk it. Some people are in this movement. They don't even know what it is. They are proud to promote it. We are stingy. No, you don't say that. God never asked you to be stingy to anyone. Give. Even to your enemies, say you should give. When they are hungry, give to them. When they are thirsty, give to them. Say by so doing, you are pouring out a heap of fire upon them. So what am I saying? What I'm saying here is that these young men, they didn't understand that these women, they are supposed to be their provider. You're supposed to, because these girls, they are like your mother. They are like your wives. They are like your daughters. You should love them the way you love your daughters. You should give them true love, sincere love from your heart. Whatever you want to give them for sincerity of love. Not for sexual desire, not to fulfill your sexual desire. No, that should not be the purpose. Young men have been wired these days, they have been programmed these days to think that life is all about sex because they only vibrate from their lower frequency. When you vibrate from your lower frequency, all you just think about is just food, sex, food, sex, food, sex. No, it is wrong. You should learn to understand that life is more than that. You came in this life for a purpose. God created you for a purpose. If you live this life, what will you tell God? If you pass away today, what will you tell God that you achieved with the life He gave you or whatever He gave you? Will you tell Him that the money He gave you or the life He uses to smashing the chicks in the neighborhood? No, it is wrong. Stay away from such movement. It is not a good movement. Become the cheerful one. Become the cheerful. Give to people. Help people, men and women. Don't discriminate. As long as these people have genuine need, give to them. And when you give, never turn back to expect anything. That is when your Heavenly Father will bless you. Because you gave for the reason of Christ. You gave for the love of God, not for the love of man. When you give for sex, you are wrong. I tell you, if you want sex, if that is what you want, go straight, tell her what you want. Stop all these games. It will not help you. Young men, you should be on your purpose. Let your mind be on your purpose. Let your mind be on your kingdom. Let your mind be on your goal. Let your mind be to build your goal, build your kingdom. You can build a kingdom at any age you are. There is no time too early for you. If you're up to 18, if you're up to having sex, you can still build a kingdom. You can be a young billionaire. So why did you think that where you should be is smashing the neighborhood? I tell you, all these chicks you see that are asking you for all this money that are disappointing you, they disappoint you because they know your weakness. They know that you're weak, they know you're broke, they know you're honey, and they use this honey against you. Now they ask you for money, they know you will bring it because you're honey, you want to smash. You don't have any purpose for yourself. You're not busy with your life. You think that you came here just to smash. If you were busy with your life, you would not think about all those things. I tell you the truth, go to those women's DM. They don't send all those things to the bosses. They respect the bosses. They can never disappoint the bosses. Build yourself, become a boss. When you become a boss, whatever you want comes to you. These women, they know that you have scarcity mindset. That's why they are using you. That's why they are playing with you. And now you're reacting, say you're stingy now. You don't want to give again. That is not your purpose on earth. Learn the life of kings. Learn what destroys kings. Learn what makes kings. That's the purpose of the Bible. The Bible is like a history book. This is the book of life. That it is called the book of life for a purpose. If you have read everything you have learned in life without reading the Bible, you are still not educated. Read the Bible to understand what destroyed kings. From the time of beginning, whenever Satan wants to destroy a man, he sends a woman. He used woman. He used sex to destroy nations. That's why they're always pumping sex, making you think that it is cool to have sex as many times as possible. You need to be disciplined with your life in this generation. Become sexual discipline. If you become sexual discipline, you can achieve whatever you want in life. No man can stop you. That is what you need. These women should be loved like a daughter. You should love them the way you love kids. Give them when they need. Give them. Like I always tell you that women are delusional. Even though I love women so much, but I don't take them. You don't have to take them serious. Because they don't know what they need. A woman, you will say she wants this, and when you do that for her, she don't want it. That's why you don't take them serious. This is why young men are depressed and broke and angry, and they are forming a group, say they are stingy. No, that is not your purpose. You are stingy, you are broke, you are angry because you took a woman serious. You never should take her serious. She did not respect you because she knows you don't have anything going on for yourself. She knows that all your purpose is just to smash. That's why she asked you to send money and you sent, she didn't come around. You got angry. I tell you, she never disappoints the boss. If you become a boss, she never disappoints you. Why? Because a boss does not operate from the type of mindset you operate. A boss does not operate from the scarcity mindset. I didn't know how they manage to manipulate men to think that men should be paying for sex. Real men don't pay for sex. Bosses don't pay for sex. If a boss give a woman money, he just gave because he want to give, not because of sex. You don't pay for that. You are the prize. You should understand that you are the prize. But men these days don't understand who they are. They have turned to women. They have turned feminine. And now they want to do anything for a woman. No, it's wrong. You are the prize. A woman should earn you. If she's not bringing anything to the table, you don't have to give her attention. She should be bringing something to the table. If all a woman is bringing to the table is just sex, no, then she's not qualified to be in your table. She should bring obedience. She should bring chastity. She should bring every good character that a woman should bring. That is what makes you a woman. Not every woman is qualified to go. Not every woman that smiles at you, every woman you see, you just stop, you want to smash. No. Be disciplined with your life. This is not why you came here. You came here to become somebody. Change your mindset, because the moment you change your mindset, the things you look at change. All those things you think are difficult, you start seeing how easy they are. Stop seeing women the way you are seeing them before. Stop following this group that makes you think that it is cool to be having sex with all the girls. Any girl that smiles at you, you want to smash. No. It is not every of them that should go. This is the mindset of a boss. The boss have abundance mindset. That is what makes him a boss. That's the difference between a boss and a peasant. The peasant always want to do everything for the woman because he's horny. He don't have anything going on for himself. He just want to smash. That's why he wants to do everything for the woman. But the boss don't have time for this. The boss understands that there are many women in this world. And that is what you should understand. There are approximately 5 billion women in this world. And almost 2 billion men. So there are excess women to go around. Even more than enough to go around. So I didn't see any reason why a man should be paying for sex. I didn't see any reason why you should be disrespected and you are still there. I didn't see any reason why you should be lied to and you are still there. You deserve the best. You should be a king. Even though I know that not everybody is qualified to be a king. Not everybody will go. Not everybody will be disciplined. But if you are watching this video right now, if you are listening to this message right now, and I tell you, you are a blessed one. You are chosen by God. What you have to do is to change your lifestyle. Desire to be the different. Desire to make a difference in your life. Desire to change your life. Desire to buy books, to read books. Desire to stay away from those social media that make you horny. Because what brings men down is when men are horny, they go down. When men are horny, they start doing things that are not supposed to. This is what destroyed men in the Bible. Watch the life of Solomon. He was destroyed, even he is the wisest man. But his urge destroyed him. Everybody have urge. We are all human. We are biological beings. We all have urge. But the difference, what makes a difference, is how you control your urge. That is what will maintain you in that throne. If you can control your urge, then you will maintain your throne. You will not rise to come down. Look at Samson. He was horny and he lost everything. Look at Adam. He lost everything. Whenever Satan wants to stop a man, he uses a woman. He uses sex. He uses all this because that is the only thing that will rip him off your God nature. Because man was created in the image of God. Satan can never stop a man. You must understand this. Read history. I always tell you, read history. Check things, how things happen. Check any great man you know. Any great king you know, how they were pulled down. There was a woman that was involved in the pulling down of that strong man. Whenever you see them putting a woman in front, there is a purpose. Because woman is being used by Satan. Women and Satan have this relationship. I will be talking about this in my subsequent video. I'll explain to you how these things happens. Because Satan can never stop a man. Because a man was created in the image of God. But a woman is just a rib of a man. So that's why Satan can easily go to her to use her to manipulate a man. But if you're a man who understands all these things, they cannot stop you. The Bible says in the book of Joshua, go and read, say, if you can read this book and meditate therein and do whatever it is in it, you see, no man will be able to stand on your way all the days of your life. But when I say this, many people will say it is difficult. It is not difficult. It is difficult because you think it is difficult. You have never made up your mind. If you make up your mind and stop seeing all these things as a religious thing, see it as something you're supposed to do for yourself, your life will begin to change. You begin to change. You start to have the different understanding and the different mindset in life. You stop all this movement, all this stingy, wherever rubbish. These things doesn't help. These women, you are supposed to take care of them. They are like your daughters. Help them. Don't take them as, don't take advantage of them when you help them. No, you don't do that. Bosses don't do that. A boss have abundance mindset. When a boss shows up, the woman knows. She knows that this is a boss. She wants to take a selfie with the boss because she doesn't see the boss every time. But you are always in that DM writing, and she says, "Send this money." After sending, she does not give. She doesn't give you the whatever you want, and you see you're stingy. Because you don't have anything. If you have something going on for yourself, you will not have time DMing her, writing her something. You will be on your purpose. When you achieve what you want, you come around. She doesn't want to waste time with you. She just want to use you for a short time satisfaction. She reserved the boss for the long time because she never see the boss all the time. A boss don't even have a time. That is the difference. You must have abundance mindset. You have understand that you have access to as many women as possible. So no woman should be taking you for advantage. You should understand what life is. Life is not all about sex. Stay away from all this social media. Shut all those things down. That's why I decided to shut all these things, because I've discovered that this is just an agenda to pull men down, to rip you off of your power. So now men don't know what they are doing again. Their movement is for women. You're stingy against women. Okay, see how stupid they are now. If this woman bring it for free now, they will be smashing for free. But I didn't know that even their seed is more expensive than money. Your seed should be priceless. Not every woman should get your seed. It should be priceless. It should be priceless. Not everyone should have it. So all you have to understand is that in this life, most things that you need to move forward, they never teach you all these things in school. I'll be talking about this in my subsequent video. So you understand that life is spiritual. It's not as you think. Be on your purpose, young men. Be on your purpose. Decide to build your kingdom. Decide to be that man you always learned, that man you always dreamed to be. When you live on this life, when you pass away, you will be remembered for something, not the number of chicks you have been smashing in the neighborhood. Become that king you have always desired to be. When you pull up, she will know this is a boss. She will respect. If a boss say come, she shows up. Bosses don't pay. Like I tell you, real men don't pay to smash because they understand all these things. But you don't understand. You think, oh, this woman, I don't want to let her go. She threatens you, she want to go. And because of your scarcity mindset and your understanding of life, you think it's real. No, it is not. Be on your purpose. The main thing is to be on your purpose as a young man. Stop all this movement. I don't want to hear all this movement again from today. I hope if you hear this video, if you're watching this video, make sure that if you are one of those promoting this movement, stay away from it, because it is evil. It is satanic. You want to make the young girls think that it is cool to give their body for money. No. When you do that, you are actually prostitution. It is prostitution. It is wrong. And that is what God used to destroy nations. Whenever God wants to destroy a nation, or whenever Satan wants to destroy a man or a nation, they use sex. Because that is what rips men of their power. That is what destroys a man. Sex is spiritual. You must understand it. It is not every woman you see you just go into. There are many women who are not supposed to be. Not all women are supposed to be married. Not all are supposed to, you're not supposed to mingle with all women. Not all women came from God. Not everybody you see is a child of God. Some are possessed to destroy you, to pull you down. These are the killers of king. Women are the killers of king. I'm not standing against women or whatever, but you must understand the truth. I love women like I told you. I love them. I take them like a kid, like a 4-year-old. I always treat them good. When I do something for a woman, I do for them. I turn back. I go my way. I don't expect anything. I give for the love of Christ because I love Christ. And I know my reward comes from God. I never want a woman to reward me for whatever I do for her, because I understand that it is for me to provide for a woman. But I will not allow myself to be taken for advantage. You know, some women, like I told you, some most especially the older ones, they are delusional because of their experience in life. They always think that whenever you give a woman something, that you are giving because of you want sex. No, it is not sex. Not everybody that gives give for sex. We give for the love of Christ. And now when they think you give for sex, now they disrespect you. They think you are one of those honey men. They disrespect you. They insult you. So what you have to do as a boss, when you see such thing happen, you just go your way. You don't need to be in any group. Don't transfer the aggression of one woman who did the wrong thing to other young women who are innocent, who don't even know anything about that. Because some don't have the means Some don't have the means. And if you don't do it, when God provides for you and you don't provide for her, if she goes to do something wrong to get the money, God will ask you for it. God will judge you for it. So what you should provide for them is provide for them a solution on how to do things, on how to get things done right. Teach them the right way. Stop taking advantage of them because they are weak. They are like children. They are not technical like you. They cannot articulate like you. They are emotional beings. They don't understand the way that you understand. Even though some of them come up, what a man can do, a woman can do. They can't do. When it happens, you see, they cannot do anything. They say they don't need a man, they don't need a man, but everything they are doing, both the platform they use, everything they do, was created by men. But they say that, all this, that's why I say women, they don't know what they want. They don't know what they are doing. So just forget about all those things. Do what you have to do. Focus on your kingdom. Build yourself. After building your kingdom, then you do what is right for you. You procreate. What you have to do is procreate. You don't go around having sex like I don't know. Sex is not supposed to be something you joke with. It's not the way we understand it. Sex is for reproduction, when you want to procreate yourself. That is when you should go into this. That is when you're bringing in another you into this world. And not just for fun. People taking it for fun. And this is what they pump to you on social media. This is what they pump to you in the music industry. They start singing music, making you think that it is cool to be sleeping with all this. Start promoting all these musicians that are having sex all around. These things are not cool. It is to take away your power from you. So you must understand, like I said, in conclusion, I hope this video is useful to you. In conclusion, study the life of kings. Study what destroys kings and study what makes kings. What destroys kings is women. Check it. And what makes king? Also know it is discipline. Check the life of Joseph. Joseph was able to become the #1 man of Egypt. A foreigner became the prime minister of a foreign country. One man. He took over the whole nation. 3 nations. He combined the wealth of 3 nations because of his discipline, because of his sexual discipline as a man. He was offered the prime minister's wife on a platter of gold. He rejected it. What a man. How many youths can do this today? I think 0. People will be smashing their boss's wife. You think you're cool. You think you're smart. You're not smart. You are killing yourself. You're not smart. You're killing yourself. So stay away from all this movement. The movement you should be forming is Young Men Association of creating something. Create something. Stop all this stingy. What are you stingy about women? Create and help the woman. They should be helped. Okay, so I hope this video is useful to you. Try as much as possible to be reading your Bible, study history. History repeats itself. The same way kings have been destroyed in the past, the same way kings are still being destroyed today. It's still the same thing. It's still repeating itself in different ways. Wherever you see that happen before, it's always happening because the Bible was written for us to understand what have happened in the past. It's still happening again. Ahab was a good man, but he was destroyed by a woman. You understand? So always, even David, all these men, women brought them down. Women, because of women, David brought war in his own house. So think about all these things. Women are very good things. They were created by God. They are lovely. But when you take them serious and take them for a different purpose of what they are supposed to be, then it becomes detrimental to you. And that is not what we want. Thank you very much. I love you all and God bless.